former NFL offensive lineman Ross Tucker on what he has seen from the Browns defense through the first 3 weeks.
The Browns are going to be in every game this year because their defense is that good. They've been as good, if not better, than the other team in 2 out of their 3 games. Maybe they shouldn't have won the Packers game, but they definitely should have won the first game against the Bengals. And so for the Browns, their formula for success is pretty clear. Defense plays awesome. Offense does enough. But they really might have the best defense in the NFL. And if you're the best defense in the NFL, you're going to win more games than people think.
So, Damon, the question, what is the biggest challenge for the Browns now with the Lions? You know, you've got Gibbs, you've got Montgomery, you've got St. Brown, you've got Laporta. They have some weapons, but it's similar to what they had last week.
Yeah, they certainly have weapons at every level. Jared Goff isn't as mobile as Jordan Love and doesn't create as many plays out of structure. So if the Browns can win up front, I expect them to have success in getting him to the ground at least a couple of times. Maybe they can cause a turnover off of one of those plays. But as far as the biggest threat that they face, to me, I kind of worry about what Amon-Ra St. Brown could possibly do working in the slot. It'll be a big challenge for Miles Harden this week to be able to step up and provide some pesky coverage. I think Harden played pretty well last week, absent the one penalty on the sideline for pass interference, but it's certainly a challenge. I mean, you gotta worry about Jahmyr Gibbs, also Jameson Williams with the long ball. I also kind of worry about any type of trickery that the Lions have certainly made it their calling card and made life difficult on defenses with some of that stuff. So, I'd watch for anything with Jameson Williams coming on a reverse or anything like that. So the Browns have to be ready for it all.
Yeah, the other thing, they're going to go for it on 4th down once they get past midfield. They do that more than anybody and are successful a good amount of time.
Yeah, absolutely. Dan Campbell is very aggressive in that regard. And really is able to keep his offense out there a lot longer as a result of that, and just kind of wear down defenses over the course of the game. But I think the Browns will certainly have a chance to be in this one, as long as they don't allow, any, turnovers on the offensive side of the ball. The defense will be able to keep it close.
The tackles for the Lions are pretty good. Penei Sewell, and the interior might be an area where the Browns can exploit of that offensive line.
Yeah, that would be great, and that's one thing that Jared Goff has struggled a little bit with, pressure up the middle in his face, getting him off his spot. Collins and Graham will certainly be key in that regard to be able to create some of that quick pressure up the middle and make Jared Goff a little uncomfortable.